So we're different.
going to comment it.
Very good afternoon, break and finish. Good afternoon from MBARARA. Welcome to the seventh live stream that I'm having for the day today. The match between Glorious Sennyonjo and Ian Kazibwe pits two players that are part of the Uganda national team set up with both of them a little surprisingly left with one life in this competition. By the start of the day, Ian had two lives and looking so strong. He has since then lost out to a local player called Kingo in one of his lives. Now he must defeat Glorious to remain with participation in the competition, the same exact thing that Glorious must do to remain with the participation in the competition. This match is live both on Peter Chobe Live YouTube and Break and Finish Live Facebook, both streams horizontal with the same exact commentary. Two frames have been played and have been won by Ian, who is the bigger of the two players. Both players are so similar: dress code, hairstyle, beard, choice of color from top to bottom. Maybe it explains why they are so much of friends. They have the same exact tastes and preferences. However, one of them is down by 2 frames to nil. This guy, Glorious, hailing all the way from Masaka City, central Uganda, about 150 kilometers east of where we are, where he did come after participating in the comp that was played on Thursday for 32 players. He reached the quarterfinals of the same comp where Ian was the losing finalist. We are at Paul Games Bar in MBARARA. The place is some kind of beehive of activity, so when you see people walking past the camera, kindly be forgiving. And there are other businesses that have to go on besides playing pool. Of course, the venue having injected about $500 in top-up to cash prizes, in addition to what the players paid to register. So it's only imperative that they do some businesses, so that business is lively. You see waitresses walking past the camera. That is the gist of the matter. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's now 2 players left in the competition with 2 lives. I know of Dog City. By the way, it could be he alone.
If you belong to somewhere, then you are part of that. Ashraf and Kasusi is table 3.
Just been verifying from the tournament chat. It is 2 players left in the competition with 2 lives. That is Dog City and Mansour. The rest of them, all of the 64 that have been participating, have got 1 life left, but it's still quality. Likes of Lawrence, likes of Yahaya, likes of Kasozi, likes of Dembaba, likes of Habat, and yet only one of them can win it. As for Mansour and Dog City, they stand a chance to take 2 positions, but it cannot be number 1 and 2 because of how the tournament was designed. Although double life, there is another chart of 32 other players that are shooting out against each other. Those exclude the top players, because the idea for the organizers was to do some kind of revenue sharing, such that the prizes, as well the non-top players, get at least position number 2 and at least 2 places in the semi-finals, at least 4 places in the quarterfinals, at least 8 places in the round of last 16. It's the round of last 16, which is the money bracket. Guys, we are at Paul Games Bar, MBARARA. Happening on other tables elsewhere. It's Ramadan Sula taking on Farouk Mutumba. Joseph Kasozi is now taking on Ashraf Kakoza. A match is bound to happen between, I think, Dog City, and I'm forgetting who the winner between Kasozi and Ashraf takes on the winner between Dog City and his opponent. So you cannot rule out a quarterfinal between Dog City and Kasozi. Ian is involved in the competition. Glorious is involved in the competition. Those 2 have 1 life left. So this match now becomes a straight knockout bout between the 2. He was shocked, that is Ian, by a player that is called Kingo, a local player. The same Kingo now is on the verge of taking on Dog City. He was so good against Ian. In fact, the match ended 6 frames to 2. One of the best players locally, has quality himself and has a very good knowledge of the pool tables. Caleb Muhiri involved in the competition with 1 life. 2 of the 3 youngsters who have been participating, that is Yahaya and Herbert, are involved in the competition, each with 1 life. Jackson Asiku is sadly out entirely. Agaba Julius, you're saying Mansour was defeated by Boomer. No, Boomer led 4 frames to 1, then at one time led 5 frames to 4, then Mansour won the last 2 frames. It's a match that ended about 15 minutes ago. Mansour won it by 6 frames to 5. It didn't have a live stream, but I was watching. Lucky Lewis, thank you for watching on the YouTube stream. As for once, Ian plays safety. The race is 6. There's a big worry, a looming elephant in the room. The player that won the last comp makes him some kind of informed player coming into the championship. Dog City is involved in the competition. Last time out that he won, he played 2 comps on the same weekend. He won them both. Abias Mahomes, thank you for watching. Asilas Felix asking about Mr. Caesar. Caesar was defeated by Dembaba on Saturday. He has been defeated today by Lawrence and now exits the competition completely. Tricky looking frame this one is because of the pile up of 2 reds and a yellow, a black between them at the corner pocket bottom left. You get a feeling that whoever will be manipulating that situation of those that pile up of balls better in their favor will stand a bigger chance of winning the frame, or perhaps will be winning the frame. And Ian 3 frames to 0 up, playing like he's 3 frames to 0 down, like he's interested in the wind more. Snooker it was. Escape from the snooker it was by Glorious. Still action up to about 10 p.m. tonight. A mouth-watering competition happening at Paul Games Bar, MBARARA City in Western Uganda. It is Ian Kazibwe in the round of last 16, leading against Sennyonjo. Glorious. The race is 6, with Ian leading by 3 frames to 0 at least so far. There's a limit to which they can play without intention to pot. As long as there is no progress, there is a limit.
It's church. Our situation is where you give them 3 turns each. If they play with no intention to pot, no progress, it's a draw game. But one them first. Inform them first.
So they start from this.
Yeah, Baganda, Soko Baganda. That is one.
The players have been told by the umpire that they are having a maximum of 3 turns each. If they play without intention to pot, if there is no progress of one of them intending to pot or trying to win the frame, then it will be a stalemate. So it has been, it's 1 turn that has been used by each of them. That is clear. Glorious played with no intention to pot. That is his second turn. He must either pot a ball or play with intention to pot, or else the countdown for a stalemate is on. It is now off after Ian plays not only with intention to pot but also gets to pot a ball. You get a feeling he wants to play the cue ball after potting yellow to the corner pocket bottom right, cue ball into the pile up of the reds and yellow and black to pot the yellow to go for the frame. That's the shot, intercepted by the red. He may try again. Pot yellow to the corner pocket, top right, cue ball bouncing off the right cushion, then moves into the pile-up of reds and yellow and black with intent to pot the yellow. That is the shot. Perfect. Beautiful from Ian Kazibwe. The rest is a formality. Ian 4 and Glorious 0.
That's the best show that I mean, there are a couple ones, but they are much better shots. The shot, there are a couple ones, but it is. But you're a fish.
By 4 frames to 0, dear viewers, Ian Kazibwe is up against Sennyonjo Glorious. The left-hander needs to win 2. The right-hander needs to win 6 out of the remaining 7 in a race to 6 for a place in the second life quarterfinals. The winner shall be awaited by most especially Dog City. The same Dog City could be having Kasozi in the other match. He's one of 2 players with 2 lives, but yes, he's living dangerously. Not that he's not playing well enough, it is just that he has very tricky opponents ahead of him. There goes the first foul of the day by Ian. Glorious's first big opportunity to win his first frame of the match. He must start winning now. He really must. For a free shot, he decides to play the red into the yellow, of course with purpose to set the yellow, which he has, and now looks set to go for the frame, which will become his first of the match, trying to mount a comeback where he will need to win 6 before Ian can win 2. It is quite hard, and nonetheless possible. For whatever reason, in comps like this, players based in Kampala like to bully Glorious. He doesn't have so many good results against Kampala-based players. Hailing from Nyendo, a suburb of the district of Masaka, exactly in between MBARARA where we are and Kampala. Wanting to put now yellow to the corner pockets, bottom right. Cue ball bouncing off the cushion and neatly. How good will the cue ball be for the black? It is just good enough. The rest is a formality. Glorious 1 and Ian 4. By the way, what Glorious is trying to do has already been done in this comp. And plus Caesar leading by 4 frames to nil against Lawrence. Then Lawrence coming back to win 6 all in a row, virtually without dropping a single shot. Glorious may have to do that even to stand a chance of taking Ian down. But so far he looks good, at least to win his 2nd out of 6. Wanting to put yellow to the side pocket right, black to the corner pocket top left. That will be his 2nd out of 6. A straight line between white, black, and corner pocket top right. Hits it hard and in and wins the frame and pulls another one back. Glorious 2 and Ian 4. These two players know only one way how to play. They play with offense. They play by attack. They go for the frame. Glorious a little faster. Of late, Ian a little more accurate. Everybody of the about 22 players left in the competition have 1 life besides Dog City and Mansour. You get a feeling it could be one of them winning the comp, not because the others are not good enough, But because those guys still have their 2 chances, they still will be involved even if they lose once. As Ian plays red off yellow, affecting the position of the next red he is to play. Now needs a sharp cut of the same red, the rightwards cut, put it to the corner pocket top left in the same shot, maintaining cue ball for the 2 remaining reds on the table if he does pot. Black is there for the taking. Glorious's yellows are all in space. The ball is in. Ian recovers. Simply rolling the red to the corner pocket top right, bounces the cue ball off the right cushion in space for him to put the last red on the table to the corner pocket top left. Of course, black to the same pocket he has just spotted the previous red. This is Ian's 5th out of 7. The fight that Glorious used to win 2 frames in a row is about to be cut short because Ian has won a 5th, has extended his lead. It is now 5 frames to 2, with Ian needing to win just one, while Glorious needs to win 4. Ian 5 and Glorious 2. Glorious is down, but not yet out. I love it for the fact when a player is down, but still has the courage to play with the confidence of someone who is probably leading. This is Glorious winning frame number 8 and winning it by Apple, playing 7 shots to perfection and now needing to put black to the corner pocket bottom right. There he aims and puts. Glorious 3, Ian 5. 3 frames to go. Still Glorious needing to win them all or still bow out of the competition. Thank you for watching. Ahewa Raymond supporting Glorious because Justin also supports Glorious. Waruke Jepol, thank you for watching. Rashida Mutesi, my girl, thank you for watching. Of course, supporting Ian, of course, in quotes. Ole Emmanuel, you saw the shot by Ian previously was for the highlights. Yes, it is. Definitely it is. You will be getting to watch more of it just as a special crop out. Abias Mahumaza, you're saying the way Ian supports Rashida supports Ian. I didn't say that. You did. Randall Rogers, you are now Team Ian. Thank you for watching. Tosime Matthias, your team Glorious. Sherry Japheth, you're asking how the weather is here. It is now the December rains. In Uganda, it is rainy in December. We have one sunny month, and that is January. The rest of the months are a combination of just enough sunshine, and just enough rain. Probably the country with the best weather pattern across the globe. And I'm not saying that because I'm Ugandan. We don't have summer, we don't have winter. Apart from the January sunshine, the rest of the year is just perfect. And the whole country is a garden. You can plant anything anywhere. As Ian goes for his sixth, has to be a little careful, has not to play the cue ball into the black. It could get him snookered if he does play it into the black with power enough. It's a little bit tricky. The nature of movement of the cue ball has it into the black, and if he plays slow, he may get himself snookered. He needs some kind of English on the cue ball simply to avoid that scenario. He avoids the black, plays it into the red. Ian is class, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the things he can do with that little hand, just that one little shot, a little summary of why he has been the second best player in the country this year, with the whole of 8 comps won, and those include team events, and has lost a few finals, has reached about 12 finals, winning 8 of them, and now having the role of putting black to the corner pocket bottom left to confirm his victory against Glorious. There he is. Black is missed. Glorious survives. Hopefully for him, hopefully for the Massacre fraternity, he does make a clearance. If he wins this frame, it will put Ian under some kind of pressure. For whatever reason, he decided not to roll the black Ian, but to tap it with power, playing it in between the jaws, hit it between the jaws and didn't pot it. And Glorious is demonstrating how to punish Reminiscent on the same exact table, where the same pocket Caesar missed a would be easy black, and then Lawrence finished the frame. That started a mighty comeback. It's about to become the third frame, being won by the guy that is called the Black Porter. Taps the last red in, the rest is a formality. Glorious 4, Ian 5, the comeback is on.
Brave, how are you? Are you fine? You need to play. What? You need to play. I did. Chipumbas. No, I'm a Chipumba. I'm there now. Sure. Yes. Apollo man. You have Apollo? Yeah? You have Apollo? I play in Kato. Kato? Which Kato? I have that boy. Are you serious? It was a
On the Facebook stream, Gray Inyagwasha asking where Caesar is. Caesar is driving back home. Morris, you think Glorious will carry the day? If he does win this match, Ian will be inconsolable because he can after all so close. Jablani, Academia, you are at home watching. You may as well tell me where exactly home is, just as is Dolly Fabiet is watching from Cape Town. Emmanuel Gundumore. You are seeing Herbert playing, yes. He's still in the competition with his last life taking on Ramadan Sula. Another match happening is between Joseph Kasozi and Ashraf. With Ian needing to make a ball count by potting or defending, which he does. There is a shot that is quite tempting. Look at the yellow that is in space rightwards of them all, around the middle of the table. If he plays it with power, puts it to the corner pocket top right, he will want to play the cue ball into the two yellows touching each other. Maybe with purpose to split them open and try to go for the frame. The aim is to put yellow to the corner pocket top right, cue ball into the other yellows. He's opting for something even better, maybe not exactly better, but still effective, because one of the yellows is still portable to the side pocket right. In the same shot, the cue ball will naturally be played into the yellow, which is touching the one he's playing, unless he plays some backspin. Well. He has very good game reading, Ian. He's counting on these friendly pockets. He's counting on a smooth table. He's counting on Aramex cue ball. He's counting on his potting prowess to finish the two yellows. It's finishable, no shade of a doubt, but has to do it fast. Another miss. Another miss. Another half chance for Glorious, just half a chance. Looks as though he's in some kind of problem here. Look at the red that is just around the same corner pocket where he's standing at the top left. Is the one he'll be potting. He may move the cue ball towards the top right end of the table. Oops, maybe he's deciding that connection red into red can get in one red. It was always going to be difficult, and he played the shot with no defensive element in mind. That could easily have been his last shot, not only of this match, but the tournament in totality. No prize for guessing what is about to happen. Should be Ian taking down the frame and the match. Good cue ball manipulation with big right spin on it. Gives him white for black to the center pocket left. The frame is done, the match is done, and Ian wins after a big fight by Glorious. It's 6 for Ian and 4 for Glorious. Thank you for watching. See you shortly for the next one.